verse's pleas for social justice, that slaves should be freed, and that the rich and powerful should give charity to the needy. Some converts to the Quran's message were seduced by the beauty of the language itself, which they saw as so perfect, it must be evidence of God's existence.
When Muslims are asked, well, all right, what proof have you got that this is a divine revelation? Muslims will answer, and they have answered this over 1,000 years, the proof is the Quran itself. That is the miracle, that an illiterate man in the middle of nowhere suddenly produces this magnificent, powerful document.
But not everyone was enchanted with Muhammad's preaching. His provocative message, which refused to recognize the divinity of the idols kept in the Kaaba, infuriated the ruling Quraysh tribe and threatened its position of power.
And if you needed nothing to stand between you and this God, then there's no reason for the idols. And if there's no reason for the idols, then there's no reason for the Kaaba. And if there's no reason for the Kaaba, then there's no reason for Mecca's ascendancy as this social and economic capital of the Arabian Peninsula. So the conflict that the Quraysh had with Muhammad and these revelations was not a theological conflict. It was an economic conflict. It was a political conflict.
The Quraysh and the Meccan majority had little tolerance for the several dozen followers of Muhammad's message. The Muslims were brutally persecuted. Some were beaten in the streets, others tortured. For 9 years, the new Muslims endured the abuse, never wavering from their belief that there was, quote, no God but God. Muhammad himself was protected by his wealthy wife and powerful uncle. But when they died, the Prophet and his followers realized they had little